Jesus. So, many months ago, Hi-Fi Go sent me a selection of things, and they do that all the time, and I just like put it to the side, and it's like, I'll get to it. And they were like, hey, we sent you a Flagship IEM, and you haven't done it yet. And I'm like, yeah, I remember. The TRI something. So I go on my table, and I find this TRI Star C. And I'm like, this has got to be the one. And then I look in my records, because I do have some sort of organization, and I review the TRI Star C, and then I go, oh, fuck, that was Keep Hi-Fi that sent me that. That was a $129 one with a switch, and it was like, all right. It was good. It was really worth the $130, absolutely. But I got a Jesus, that wallpaper, but I never heard of TRI. They absolutely fixed their logo since the TRI Star C, because this is the TRI StarLight version 4. And it is without a fucking doubt in my mind a flagship. It's that wallpaper. It's like I can't, like, I'm tearing up thinking about the things I'm about to say. I'm about to GME your wallets right now. All right? It's just we're about to throw the game stop on things, because holy fuck. $800, all right? So $100 less than Nana. More exciting than Nana. And yet somehow more impressive than most IEMs I've used. And like, I'm gonna try to nail down words and verbs and all these other definitions of things, but I don't think I have to, because all I gotta do is pick up this and look at the back of the box and explain to you what's inside these IEMs that look a little bigger than normal. You can see into them though. There's like it's clear, and you can, a little deeper than, like, wow, those are really deep actually now that I'm looking at it. So they're like 50% deeper than a normal IEM, but you don't notice it when you're wearing it. I'm sure I look a little bit sillier with it sticking out. Tacony tips in here, by the way. The same exact tips that came with the $130 Star C. They're the green ones, the red ones, and the little silicone ones, although they do have silicone ones that look like a butthole. And I'll explain to you what that means. It's like the silicone ones, they literally have like a puckering on the tip. It's like little grooves. And it has the 4 foam tips, 2 in red, 2 in black, and they're both medium, so I can't use them, so I use Tacony tips. Let me tell you why they're slightly larger than normal IEMs. Darkness, are you ready for this? I'll read it to you too, baby. Do I want to start from the bottom? I'll start from the bottom. I'll start from the bottom of the list. 1 dynamic carbon nanotube driver. I'm already hard, rock hard. Let's move up. 2 Cineon balanced armatures. That's good. That's good. I think I like Cineon. I don't have like a favorite balanced armature brand, but okay. 4 Cineon electrostatic drivers. 4. Nana has 2. And I'm not saying that, oh, just shove more shit in it, it'll make it better, because I've listened to IEMs that have been worse because they've tried to complicate it and it doesn't work. But whoever the fuck TR fucking I is, whoever this people is, they didn't fuck this up. This is a fucking winner. Like, winner. First of all, the carbon nano, let's start again from the bottom. Carbon nanotube dynamic base. Yes, please. I'm coming off, like, the last IEM I reviewed was the TRI Star C, and it was very good, and was very clean, it was clear, and it lacked a little bit of low end, but you flipped the switch and it gave you a little bit more, and then I put the bass boost on this, and I was like, oh, there you go. This is perfect bass. Like this, what's this? Rage Against the Machine, Snake Charmer. Big drum solo in the middle, in the beginning. But it is the drum set. I am the drum set. My ears are the drum set. The snares, the kick drum, it's all accurate as fuck. So congratulations, Carbon Nanotube, you're doing well. So now we're going to move up to the 2 balanced armatures. And the 2 balanced armatures are probably doing, I'm imagining, a lot of the mid-range. Anything above, like, maybe not sub-bass, but bass to like the warmth of the mid-range. Vocals. And it's... Rage Against the Machine is still playing. I have to switch. Oh, jeez, we went to Prodigy now. This, one other thing. So I'm using the IFI ZenCan here, being fed off the own S8, just like it was in the others, TRI IEM. And just like the other one, this is down to 95. It's not quite putting out the full voltage. But this was on the, not the lowest gain, but like the first up bump of gain. And it was like, it needed it. With this, highest gain level, plus 18 decibels, and I run it at noon or better. These are impossible to push. I don't know if you could even run them. First of all, they're not balanced. So that's like a detriment already. It comes with a 2-wire, which I don't like the look of it as much as I do the $130 Star C's. But I'm sure it's some sort of crazy fuck off silver thing, because that's what they do when you run a goddamn flagship. But I'm up to, what is the math on this? It's 18, it goes 0, 6, 12, 18. I'm up 12 decibels in gain to run these at the same levels. All right, Prodigy, Rebel Radio, the Proxy Remix. I just turned that up. Just turn this knob, and this knob is literally fuck yourself. If I walked into a club, like a Miami on the beach club, and the hot girls and the hot guys, and the hot guys that are girls and the hot girls that are guys, and it sounded like this when I walked through the door, I would go suck that sound engineer's dick. Because the bass response, it sounds like the OH7s, the Ico OH7s, had a baby with Kinnear and Nanas. It's Nanas, but fun. More fun. More fun? How much fun? All the fucking fun. Fuck you. That wallpaper. I want to go deaf. If I was to lose my hearing right at this very moment, it'd be from these IEMs. Oh, God almighty. I don't want this song to ever end. It's absurd. It sounds like RF7s are in my head, but they're not just RF7s. They're DSP corrected RF7s. Mads boot cart. Matt's fucking boot cart has somehow gotten inside RF7s and tweaked all the drivers to be perfect, and then he sold them to me and put them in IEMs magically. Maybe I've been doing shrooms. Like, this is like my 3rd review today. And I kind of knew what I was going to say, but I didn't actually sit down and like super pay attention to these IEMs. I was like, all right, do they work? Burn them in a little bit on the burn-in rig, because I have a burn-in rig now that permanently just burns in IEMs and headphones. And I did the StarLights first, or the Star C's first. And I will go to StarLights. I mean, they're more expensive, so they should be better. I did not expect this. My chest, I can feel the bass in my chest, yet it's not. Somehow it's bassy as fuck without being bassy. It's just so tight. And this is only due to that nano car. Like, the 4 electrostats, we didn't even get to those yet. With the spaciousness. And maybe the electrostats are doing bass too. I don't know. 3rd bass. I was saving that wallpaper for some special fucking thing, like, because that's a lot. Like, I'm not even looking at the screen if I could avoid it. But you know, I mean, it's safe for work, because it's like right on the edge. It's basically, it needed to be done for this review, because I am fucking astonished. And it's still Rebel Radio. My heart's gonna stop. Hold on. Can I get it Can I get a copyright infringement on IEM smash against my GoPro? Oh, Jesus God. Don't do this to me anymore, everybody. I don't give a fuck about IEMs. You know this. I've said this before. Kinnear and Nana's fucking best IEM ever heard. Still stands true. I think those are the most balanced fucking, they just do everything right. This makes my pee-pee harder right now. That's it. Pee-pee harder with this. I gotta will out the OH7s. I don't know if I need the OH7s anymore. And those were the bass kings. Those were a single dynamic murder ball. Yet somehow fidelity, and they were gold, and they look like Xerxes things, and I love them. And these are destroying my concept of what I want. How do I put this? Which is like that's literally my whole fucking channel is built on, how do I put this? These are fucking me so good in the head. Like both sides at once. And it's not just like, oh man, they're bass cannons. The bass is not just, ooh, it's bass. It's like full walk into an auditorium, 24-inch bass bins stacked like in some sort of fever dream, just vibrating. And then on top of that, the electrostatic things are just doing electrostatic things. Like I didn't even think about how to describe, you know, where the imaging is, because you're so overwhelmed by the size of the sound that it doesn't matter. And I'm sure someone will get a pair and they'll be like, well, Zio, so you really didn't listen for the mid-range peak at like 2,500 RPM. Wow, I'm fine. 2,500 hertz, and it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. Put them in and do drugs, or put them in and don't do drugs. You don't have to do any drugs. Like, I'm seriously, Rebel Radio by Prodigy. I'd never like really listened to that song in like the capacity of like, oh, I need to test a $800 Flagship IEM to this particular track by the Prodigy. But apparently now in fact, where is it? Rebel Radio. I'm putting that. Grab the song, you bastard. I have a special playlist that I keep, and there's just tracks in here that when I think a song somehow wakes up and is worthy of like a sound demo use, I'll add it to this playlist. And it gets, how many are in there now? 8? There's 8 songs in there now. When it gets to like 10, I go, all right, it's time to, you know, upload these to YouTube, or video of a speaker just playing it, and see if YouTube completely blocks it, or it blocks it in Japan. When you can make a song by the Prodigy into an audiophile test song, you've done something well beyond your means, or well beyond almost anyone's means. I wasn't expecting much from this sit-down review. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just, you know, get this out of the way. They're $800. I'm going to say that's too much money, and you can get other things, or you can get, nah, why would you get these? You get these to save $100, and because you just want to party. Like, again, it's just me staring at my headphone wall and going, all right, argons. Why do you get argons? Why do you get argons and not something else? It's a similar price, but from a company you know that's like, oh, they make quality things. Because you want the fucking madness. Argons are insane. They're tuned to be insane. They're super wide. They have this bass, and they're impossible to drive. These are super wide. They have this bass, and they're impossible to drive. These are the argons of fucking IEMs. If that line doesn't sell them to you, no line will sell them to you. And if nothing sells me the wallpaper, you all know, there's people who are in the know. They know when I look through, like, here, you want to see how many wallpapers I have to sort through? These are the ones that are ready to go. I have 224 wallpapers to choose from. Anything, I gotta put anything. I gotta put Satania up there. I gotta put, there's what's her name with the, like, there's so many I could have used. But no. We use the least clothing on any wallpaper ever for the Starlights. That's it. That's what you get. I'm putting them back in my ear. I know what the comments are gonna be like. Zeos, why is this shilling all this shit, bro? Because here's the thing. These have been in my fucking possession since the old apartment, I think. That's how long I think I've had them. Or they arrived when I moved in here. And I'm like, all right, Hi-Fi, go, yeah, I'll get to it. Because, you know, Has anyone even mentioned these fucking IEMs before I use them today? Or was no one... Is there even reviews on that goddamn site? There's one review. 5 stars. Can I read it? All right. This Tribrid is one of the best in the market and can compete with IEMs way above its price point. You do need a source amp with some driving capabilities to hear this thing shine. December 3rd, 2020. So the only review on their site on Hi-Fi Go is from December 3rd. It was very, it literally, everything I said, you need a lot of power to fucking make it go. And it competes with things. Here's the thing. I don't think this competes with things above its cost. I've listened to a lot of IEMs. Maybe I haven't aimed at like the $3,000 ones. Because I mean, once you're after 800, what are you looking at? 1,000, 1,200. I don't think any of those are aiming for the absolutely, I just did a whole 8-ball and then started dancing crowd. I don't think that's what they're doing. I can't believe Rebel Radio by The Prodigy. And it's still paused. I could just keep going with that song. Or I could shuffle. I'll shuffle. Oh, God, it's so... Bully Bully! What is the name? Wooly Bully. Wooly Bully. This is an old-ass song. This is not highly recorded. Sounds amazing. Sounds like there's... If I had to describe the sound, it sounds like I could hear the electrostatic drivers in a row like this, 4 of them. And it's just things are playing out and in and out and in, and he's behind me and he's in front of me, and it's fucking... It's a wonderful experience. I want to make it so loud, and it's so hard to drive, which is just like... Yeah, no, these do a sense of space thing. They exaggerate what with the Kinera Nanas, and I remember saying this because I only did that review like 2 weeks ago. The Kinera Nanas make everything sound exactly where it needs to be. It sounds like the placement of everything is very natural and it's put in its spot, and it's absolutely perfect. And this sounds like it's exaggerating the placement of things. There you go. Pick which one you want to. Pick your poison, because Nanas are $900. These are $800. It's real fucking close. But these, like, things are moving more than like you. It's like, whoa, things happening. Oh my God. I'm making a thing with my lip. I can feel my lip doing that like quiver thing. Like when you're watching a live sex act and they do that thing that you're like, oh God, I'm so intrigued. That's what these IEMs do. Fuck, I can't sell these. Every time something good comes across my table, it's like, oh, time to put it in the yard sale. That's good. I can pay my mortgage with that. But when something comes across my table, it's like, fuck, I can't. Now the Nana version ones in the yard sale. Zeos, you're watching this video in the future in 2 days after you've encoded it and put it and uploaded it to the YouTube. Put the Kinera Nana version ones, just drop them in the yard sale pile. Because the Nana version 2s beat them, but it was only by a small margin. Now these exist, and so I'm keeping the Nana V2s, and I'm keeping these, and the version 1 Nanas, which were like the best IM I've ever heard for like a year. Check out my Patreon and subscribe star. Everything sounds amazing. Holy shit. Gorillas on Melancholy Hill. I just want to die. I want to die from the volume. This knob is too nice. I want to turn it till I die. And I haven't even turned on X-Bass. I don't dare. I dared. Oh, that's too much. No, turn it off. These have built-in X-Bass, but better than that. It's like carbon fucking nanotube 10mm. What are you doing? Oh my Lord. Sheryl Crow Wildflower. It's just... Oh, fuck. I'm inside Buchard A500s. There's no point in talking anymore. I'm just going to listen to music for like the next minute or two. my silence. Add this to the list. Add this to the fucking list. When an item brings the music to you so fucking hard that it's like, I've never heard this song. Why is this song so good? I've heard Sheryl Crow. It must have popped up in one of these headphones. Why is it in that special list? Why did I skip it? I don't know. But these headphones are doing these. I'm gonna call them headphones if I feel like it, motherfuckers. They're doing something that's just. It's like cracking my fucking brain open. I don't even want to pick music. I don't want to pick tracks I know. I just want to explore my like 20,000 FLAC tracks. You're literally attached to my head while I'm enjoying music. You're probably gonna get stick for me dancing and stuff. Fuck. How is this physically possible? Everything blends so well. It's so well put together. It's like a coherent. All I want when you put like fucking how many things? 4 + 2 is 6. It's 7. When you got 7 things in an IEM, your job is to just make it not sound like there's 7 things. So make it sound like there's one thing, sound coming out of it. And it's just like that speaker there, just like the fucking Swan M3A that has 3 things in it. 1 for low ends and deep mids, and then you got the mid-range dome, and then you got a fucking AMT. And if you can't make that all blend together, it's gonna sound like ass. Now imagine that, but with 7 drivers. So that speaker, plus the speaker next to it, plus the speaker next to it. So there's 7 drivers for you. Those 3, the Yamo, the 530, and the thing. Now put all of those twice in your ears and make them this big. I am fucking impressed. I apologize to Hi-Fi Go, and I apologize to the people over at TRI because they're gonna have to make 1 million of these. And I apologize for people who just jumped and bought the Nana version 2. You did not make a mistake. You still have what I consider the most balanced IEM available today that is worth the money. This is just a fucking hootenanny. You can quote me on that if you want like in the comments. It's like, Zeos, it's a hootenanny 2021. There you go. I'm also falling in love more and more with this IFI ICANN. This was loaned to me by a user, a fan of the show. He's like, hey, I'm going to send you this because I know IFI doesn't send you everything. And he may have wasted his time because I'm just going to buy one. In fact, I might buy several and then just stack them and then just be able to plug multiple. The whole thing will be filled with fucking... I can't even... Like, these need a balanced cable. That's... If I have to make a complaint, then I'm going to have to lodge several complaints. Number 1, the cable isn't as pretty, but I'm sure it's some sort of fancy fucking silver. I don't care. Number 2, it needs to be balanced. All these other, I have tons of IEMs. I just opened a bunch of them. They all come with either 2.5 millimeters and adapters, or one has like a custom thing where you twist on like a Terminator on the different fucking plugs. Just giving me, they don't even give me the adapter. That's mine. Just give me this for these fucking monsters. Unless your intent is to plug it into like a speaker amp and you only need this. These are absurd. I'm done talking about them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize to your wallets, to your wives, to the people who were holding the line. Just you got to sell some stocks and you got to buy these now. Sell some costs, sell some GME, buy these. That's it. I'm sorry. We have to break the truce, everybody. No, hold, but you'll just be able to buy a bunch of these when you're done. Yeah, fuck it. That wallpaper available in the description. That is as lewd as we go, I think. Yeah, we're pretty close to the line that one. Links to these on Hi-Fi Go. I hope Hi-Fi Go appreciates this review. I did not shill for them. I shill for me. Oh my god. These fucking things are stupid. Like, I came down this basement today not expecting to have heard the most exciting. I don't want to say the best, because I got to keep that with the Nana for at least a couple weeks more than after the review. But these are the most exciting audio product I've listened to today. And probably in the last week. And I have the Gold Planner 850s upstairs, and they don't do this. Just saying, I have the big the AMT, and they're like, oh, they're interesting. They don't fuck me like these fucked me. So, wallpaper, Patreon, Subscribestar. If you want to buy my old IEMs, you want to buy my old shit, $5 a month puts you into the yard sale. 1st to the 10th of every month, I make a video. I gather things that I'm like, all right, I don't need this. I don't need this. I reviewed this already. That's done. Sell them to you for $0. It starts in the bidding at 0. You bid whatever you can afford. $10.08. That's all you want to spend on something? That's all you got to bid. You win, you win. You don't win, you don't win. If it's United States, I ship, I absorb the shipping costs. If it's international, you have to pay 1/3 of the shipping cost. It used to be half, but the fucking Corona made it too expensive. So people internationally wouldn't bid on things. So now I'm trying to absorb it so I can keep patrons. It's a whole shenanigans. See these reviews early for $5. Participate in the yard sale for $5. Yard sale. $10 a month. Put you in a private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat, which if my phone was in my pocket, I would open it up and go to it right now and be like, oh my God, everybody, please put aside $800 for these, because they find out the day of. If you want to know the day of the review, or even a couple days before the review, if I know what I'm going to say, which I didn't know today, what I'm reviewing and if I love it, then by all fucking means, let me make sure this is still recording. Thank God. Because if I'm blasting IEM, my headphone, my camera has died before, and I didn't hear it. And I'm just like talking like this to no one, and it pisses me off. The $10 or higher patrons will know about this today, right now. And guess who gets first dibs today, right now? They do. They also get to ask me any questions they want on platform. And you're at a giant community with a swap meet. We have our own, like, it's for sale. It's people who want to buy things, want to sell things. It's a separate channel. It's attached. You're in that for life. If you join the $10 tier for the chat and you default, or you're just like, I don't want to be in that anymore, you do not get kicked out of the swap meet. So you can always sell your gear or buy other people's gear from that. It's just easier to manage that way. Yeah, no, I'm done now. There's also a lifetime chat if you've supported for a long enough time. Every month I throw out an invite. I think it's more than $300 towards the channel in your lifetime. So at $10 a month, if you did that for 24 months, it'd be $240. There are some people who do $15 a month. They get in there. I have like 40 people in there. They've helped me so much with this fucking channel. I can't thank the people in the lifetime chat enough. I'm not sitting in a house that they didn't help me buy. They didn't give me at least the means to survive long enough to get here. And again, wallpaper, the description, all wallpapers available in an archive on Patreon or Subscribestar. If you want to find the original artists and thank them or subscribe to them, patronize them, Pixiv Fanbox them, you can find them with Sauce Now or IQDB. Just drop that son of a bitch in there and it'll be like, this is the guy who painted that beautiful piece of art, and follow them and thank them. We are done here. I'm done. Like, in more ways than one, I'm done. The unexpected ones are the best reviews. I came down there going, oh, I gotta do that one for Hi-Fi. Go, all right. I think it's definitely burning in on the rig. I'll just give it a shit. Fuck! This is so fucked!